Rudy Giuliani's refusal to cooperate. Do you see potentially evidence of criminal behavior by Rudy Giuliani?
Well, he's continuing to dig his own grave. I mean, the non-cooperation with Congress is just further evidence that he has something to hide. And it's very concerning. I mean, you have two Ukrainian nationals who have been indicted in New York on alleged campaign finance reform. The public needs to understand, what was Rudy Giuliani's role in that? Did he encourage them to investigate Biden? What influence did he have on this whole conspiracy that these people have been indicted for?
What is your reaction, Congressman, to Rudy Giuliani's refusal to cooperate?
It's outrageous. I mean, what is he hiding from the American people? Why doesn't he just come and tell the American people what he knew about these two individuals who've been indicted? Did he ask them for help in getting a Ukrainian prosecutor to go after Biden? What did he know about their contributions to the Trump campaign? So it's very clear that there's something that he is hiding, and he's not going to get away with it.
The president's former top Russia advisor, Fiona Hill, she testified for hours and hours that this was simply a rogue operation with Ukraine, and that former National Security Advisor John Bolton himself directed her to alert White House lawyers of potential legal problems. Have you ever heard of a situation like that before?
Wolf, I haven't. You know, I've had a lot of disagreements with John Bolton. But it is unheard of that the president's own national security advisor is concerned that there's a rogue operation happening in the administration. And that's what we need to focus on. This really was a threat to our national security. You have people who have no business conducting American foreign policy, influencing and directing our decisions. And that has to stop. And Republicans like Francis Rooney have now started to speak out about that, saying, who are Rudy Giuliani or others to be conducting American foreign policy?
We know that the Speaker, Nancy Pelosi, is about to meet with you and all the Democratic members very soon to discuss this impeachment inquiry. How seriously do you think she's considering changing her position and allowing a full vote on the House floor authorizing an impeachment inquiry?
Wolf, I don't think that's necessary. I don't think she's going to do it. She believes that the Constitution and the House rules and House precedent clearly allow the Speaker and the Judiciary Chair to begin an inquiry. We're going to have a vote in the House once the articles are referred to us. But right now, we need to focus not on a distractive debate, but on getting the information and building the case.
But legally, if you had such a vote and it was approved, which I assume it would be given the Democratic majority, wouldn't that give you stronger legal basis to fight Giuliani's refusal to comply, for example, with subpoenas and other executive branch refusal, stonewalling on these subpoenas?
I don't think so, Wolf. I mean, yes, technically it may give a slightly greater legal authority under U.S. versus Nixon. But the reality is the administration is just going to continue to stonewall, and they're trying to run out the clock. They hope to keep appealing these decisions, appealing to the Supreme Court, and hope that the Supreme Court won't hear this until 2021. So anyone who thinks that getting slightly more legal precedent is going to force compliance by the administration isn't watching their strategy, which is just to delay, and hope the president runs in 2020 without having to hand over any of these documents.